everyone, welcome to another interesting and exciting live session. And my name is Francis, and today we'll be talking about nannies' salaries and how much is too much. So we're having Mrs. Oluwaseun join us. She's not here yet, but in the meantime, we'll be talking about what we did last week. And last week we spoke about how about nannies, the superhero mom, and all of that. And we talked about the benefits of hiring a well-trained nanny. Oh, our guest is here already. Oh, thank God. So just a moment while she's trying to join. I think the network is really
Okay, this is our network. God will help us.
bad. But welcome back.
Thank you.
So we were actually trying to introduce ourselves, I think. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Okay. So my name is, like I said, Mrs. Oluwaseun Usudame. I'm a mom. I'm a content creator. I'm a YouTuber. I'm also a chartered accountant. But currently, I'm focusing on using my platform to help women navigate, motherhood and all that it entails. Because I feel like it's such an important area of our lives that people don't talk about enough. So yeah, just basically helping us have a smooth journey and transition.
okay, we'll be topic for today, and it's nannies and salaries. So I have what factors should families consider when determining a fair salary for their nannies. Oh my God, network again.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, I can.
Okay. All right. I think I just take the question again.
Okay, so I have what I'm consider when trying to determine.
Okay, so I think because we're also talking about the cost involved, right, in getting a nanny, I think the first thing you should also consider is the cost, right? Because I also speak to a lot of friends, and when they hear what I'm paying my nanny, all of them are like, like, is that a bit too much? But I'm like, I mean, first of all, you have to look at what do you want, right? This is not, I'm not calling you to come and clean my house. I'm calling you to come and look after my own child. It's a very important and sensitive thing, at least. And I believe for any parent, right, you just want to leave your child with anybody. I want to be sure you know what you are doing. I won't always be there, watching with my child. So I want to be sure that first of all you have the experience. And like anybody that has done a corporate job, it will be unfair for you that have worked for 5 years and someone that's not working for 1 year. You want to pay someone that has 5 years working experience. I mean, even you will find it unfair if you were, trying to get a job. You use your experience as a leverage. So if I'm looking for someone that has, 5 year experience, right? Looking at the ages of the children you've taken care of. I mean, looking at even your knowledge, right, when it comes to taking care of children. I will not come and be paying you peanuts. You've kind of worked and earned, I mean, where you are. So I think some of the factors to consider is what do you want? What kind of nanny do you want? What level of experience are you looking at? What is your budget? Because a lot of times I realize a lot of parents have unrealistic budgets, to be honest. So yes, I'll tell you what is your budget, but you also have to be honest with yourself. You want someone that can take care of your child and give you proper value and comfort. So I mean, those are the important factors I think you need to just put together and then make a decision. Yeah.
Well, I honestly agree because you can't afford to pay someone that has 6 months experience what you would want to pay someone 5, 6 years experience.
Exactly.
The second question I have on my end: how quality the affordability concerns of many families?
I can't really hear you clearly. Sorry.
Can you hear
Yeah,
me now? Can you hear me better?
yes, it's a bit better.
Okay, so the second question is: how do you think we can balance quality care with the affordability concerns of many families in Nigeria?
Hmm. So I think how we can balance it is because I like the word I also use, quality care,
Yeah.
right? Because the truth is some people cannot afford the kind of nanny that they want. So you can look for a daycare. Right. I have a friend that, okay, she even got somebody in her neighborhood that she trusted. I think the person has a bit of experience. So when she goes to work, she leaves her child with that person. So I mean, you may not have the money in quotes and understandably to afford what you want. But okay, look at what you have available. There are also good, reasonable daycares. You understand that you can work with, drop your children with, they are close to the house, they're affordable. You have someone you trust in the neighborhood. There's an older auntie, there's a mommy, I mean, even maximizing your inner circle. There's some grandmothers that are home every other day and they will gladly, look after your child for you. So I mean, if you have all of that, you can look within yourself and yeah, just maximize what is available to you. Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that nanny salary should be based if their
Do I think they should be based on?
do you think their salaries, nanny salary should vary based on their location? Because I get they're all doing the same thing.
Yeah. So that question, I think there are two ways to look at it. As much as I believe, for example, you can't tell me that because I'm in, let's say, Ibadan and you're in Lagos, right? And I have someone that can do the job. I should, because, for example, my mom, when she hears like, also my mom, how much I'm paying my nanny or little kids, say, in Ibadan, we'll get up. It's because people are in Lagos. But like I always tell her, you want quality. So I mean, it's unfair to but focusing more on location. I don't think location should be a factor. It boils down to the person. Unless you're looking at location outside of the country, because outside of the country, let's be honest, these people actually get proper service. So people's university degree, is child care. Over there are a lot of works here that we just consider as minimal or less standard in quotes, are jobs where people actually go to school for, people actually get proper certifications, right, to actually do. So maybe if you're looking at there where this is actually a full-time job and a proper this thing, okay, yes, it may vary. But because you're considering maybe Nigeria, if you're going for quality, you're going for quality. If you like being Akure or anywhere, if you're going to get someone that can do the job, then please pay them what they are worth. Yes.
Okay, so $1, one for
Sorry, come again. For some reason, I can't hear you.
okay, can you hear me better now?
Yes, please.
What on the $800 salary for nannies in Nigeria?
Well, first of all, the dollar thing is not common in Nigeria. To be honest, I'll also be honest. If a nanny comes for me to and tell me you want to be paid in dollars, yeah, yeah, I'll be shocked. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But I want to know why. I mean, to be honest, I can't afford to pay in dollars. But if I see a reason, like I said, it's all about the value. Do you understand? Oh, maybe you have, like I said, a proper certification. Do you understand? Or let's even say you are literally a nurse, right? And when you were working in a good hospital, you were under the NIC department taking care of children, right? You have experience. You are come on, you probably be better. The only difference, I don't want to give birth to the child. You will even do better than me. I mean, do you understand? So for me, I think the money also comes with value, which is how money works, right? People pay more because there's more value and there's more quality in what they are going to get. So if you're going to give me the worth of that amount, I don't see a problem with it. I only see a problem with it when you're trying to extort me or you're just, trying to take advantage because, maybe I now have the money. Do you get? But if you can give me the value and I can see that you are worth the money, I mean, come on, why not? Yeah. Why
Okay.
not?
Well, this is personal. How important is quality childcare to you? And can you pay like, premium for
Yes, to be honest, I think first, like, as if something I can afford, like I said, it's my child. I'm not handing property over, like, I'm not handing an item, I'm handing life to you. So there are chances that whatever you are doing can harm that child or can make that child's life better. And like I said, I won't always be there. I have my own life to live. So there's a very high chance that for a considerable good amount of time, you are going to be the only one with my child. Let's even say I have CCTV. I cannot be in the office and say they are posting my child and not say I want to be rushing down from work and quickly stop you. So a lot of things I need to be able to trust you. So quality is very important to me. Quality, and to be honest, if I can afford it, if I could get a nurse in the belt, hospital in Nigeria and has the good, I remember when I gave birth to my daughter, and then she had jaundice, so she was admitted for a while. And I mean, I'm a new mom, and I saw how the nurses were taking care of her. I have to tell them that she want to come and do training under you people. So if I see one of those nurses and tell them that they want to be a full-time nanny and she's asking for, I mean, $800, I have no right to tell her no, because I know that she's going to give me that quality, right? So yes, I think, I mean, it's for me, it's very, very important. If it's something I could afford, I would definitely, do it. Because I mean, there are even some nannies that would train your children, and even like educational things. I mean, you're at a young age, they're teaching your children how to read, how to write, beyond just the taking care. If I could get that and I could afford that, I mean, why not? Yeah, why not?
it? So how does the cost of living in Nigeria uh, currently? How does it
Yeah.
affect nanny and
Okay. So I mean, it's just like there's something my husband will tell me, right? Even because sometimes when he's like, "Oh, let's review the salary and all," and he say, "See, it's unfair if somebody let's say, okay, he's even a live out nanny.
yeah,
The cost of transportation, right? The person probably spend maybe let's say 2,000 naira every day on transport, and you're paying the person 35,000. How do you want that person to be effective? Unlike, are you not wicked? How do you want that person to be effective? Right.
yeah,
So I mean, I understand that Nigeria is happening to everybody, but it's just you just have to be, I would say, reasonable. Do you understand? You are also a human being like every other person. You just honestly have to be reasonable, and okay, fine. You cannot, maybe your nanny works too far away. Look for one that lives in your area or on your street. So you know that the cost of transport is not, too much. But if someone is going to come, too far every day, I think these are just factors. The cost of food, feeding is expensive, right? You can't, oh, I know some people they'll come. Nanny is not eating your house, or you are like, I don't understand. If that person is on ground, that person take care of your child, are you not even afraid that person, maybe that person will be starving your child too? So for me, like I said, I understand that maybe Nigeria is happening to everybody, but let's to an extent try and be reasonable. I mean, do you understand? Oh, you can't even pay the person that certain amount of money every month, a bit of food stuff, just maybe small rice, small this, and at least give it to the person whenever you can. Oh, had 1,000 naira transport, 500 naira. Be kind, be a human being, have conscience. So yes, I think that's what I'll say on it.
okay. Are there any specific qualifications or skills that can I mean
Sorry, I didn't hear that. Are there any what?
are there specific qualifications or skills that nanny can actually increase chances of getting like better pay or better salary?
Of course, just like any other job, right? For example, if a few days ago I was discussing with my nanny and asking her, and I was asking her that, do you ever on your own research, or for example, like I told her that no mom knows how to take care of a child. Like that's if it comes with you with the pregnancy. Anything a mother knows, she asked about it, she read about it, she learned about it. So if you're going to stand the capacity of a child, of a caregiver, right? What value, what knowledge are you adding to yourself to know better about that job? So that's the first thing. Add value to yourself, right? Get the knowledge that you need. You may not be able I know a lot of agencies even do like trainings. Pay for a certification. It's an investment in yourself, because those are the things that you will take to a reasonable person. Another thing is, of course, get the experience. Be ready to learn. Go, if you are really passionate about it, again, because some people are realize just do it just to get the money. But if it's something you are really serious about, add the value. Understand that you are taking care of life. You're taking care of a human being. You want people to trust you. Beyond even childcare, how to work with your boss, right? How to the rules of a house, how to comport yourself. Do you understand? Yes, you're reporting to the wife, but there's also another Oga who is the husband. What's his own role? I mean, there are a lot of other things you need to factor in. So first of all, add value to yourself. Get the knowledge. Look for any good agency and get a proper course, a certification by yourself. Research, right? Know what it entails. Add more value to yourself so people can see that you're a person of value. So when you ask for $800, they're more than willing to give you the money. Yes.
Well, how do you see nannies' salaries in the nearest future? Do you think it get better? Do you think it get?
I also, because you're also going to factor in the economy.
Yeah.
I'll kind of say I expect it to get a bit better, right? I know how much of people are paying their nannies right now. I think it's a bit. I don't even allowed to say prices. Because on this live, can I like just give example? Is it
Okay.
okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I know some people will say they're paying their nanny 35,000, right? Your nanny is the one that'll take care of child. Nanny is the one that'll take care of the house. Your nanny is the one that'll cook your food. I pay that person 35,000 every month.
Wow.
Exactly. Right. And like I said, you may not be able to afford the $800. Do you understand? But with the way things are evolving, if you find someone that is of value, as well as 35K, my sister, it's so cute to Abby. It's so cute, right? But I believe that with the way things are going, I expect it to get better. And with the way, if the nannies also themselves are giving themselves, because people want value, how you carry yourself matter. If you're a person of value, right, it will be easy for people to want to pay for that value, right? So I think considering how things are moving, I'm looking at people being also reasonable. How things are moving, the nannies also are adding value to themselves. There are people that are trustworthy, and I think another thing at this place, another important thing is probably even the agencies themselves, right? If I know that, oh, you're coming from this agency, I know you're a person of value and I can trust where you're coming from, so I know that I won't be offering you 35,000 naira,
Yeah.
right? Because I already know where you're coming from, I know how they operate. So I think attach yourself to a reputable organization. That also increases your value and helps. How prices are going in the long term. Yeah.
Okay. So okay. The next one I have, how do you think that we can show fair compensation for nannies while also making childcare accessible to more families?
Well, I think maybe that is where different structures can now come in place, right? You want a nanny. Maybe you can't afford a living nanny. You can pay per hour. I think that's what they do abroad,
Mm.
right? Maybe
Yeah.
you pay for 2 hours, you pay for 3 hours. So I think we can just be flexible with the timing. Or you can even afford 5 days a week. Maybe you can afford someone that will come in 3 days a week, right?
Mm.
Or you afford someone that works from this certain exactly, babysitting. Thank you so much. Yes. So maybe it's just the structures that will be put in place. But like I said, people also need to be reasonable. You may never be able to afford that. Maybe it's a daycare that you then will not be able to afford, right? So I think it's just being flexible, making it as easy as breaking it down to hours for people. If you cannot afford full-time living in your house, you cannot afford live out. Okay, can you afford hours, right? Can you afford a certain number of days in the week, right? Can you afford, just having a flexible structure around it so it can meet with people's budget. So even that nanny, maybe she's free on Monday, she knows she can do another thing on that Monday that will still help her earn more money outside of what she's currently doing. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, what advice do you give to families that are looking to hire a nanny? with, I mean, with their budget for the salary?
Okay, so I'll start by saying, first of all, you as an intruder, as a mom, let's start as a mom. You know how hard it is to take care of that child. If you could be paid, I know, I mean, so not everybody wants to be a living mom, everybody's so good. But you know how hard you take care of a child. If you could be paid, they give you an offer. Your husband says, okay, I want to pay you minus anything you do to be taking care of this child. How much do you like to be paid? How much, you know how much work it takes, how much, you know, intentionality, and you want someone that will do it at least at the level at which you want it to be done. How much would you want them to pay you? So I think when you have that mindset, to understand what the job entails, you begin to appreciate the nannies more. But like I also said, I understand how economy is, right? Not everybody can afford above. I mean, not all moms agree to the struggle to take care of that child. Are you serious? I like to meet such moms, though. That's very interesting. But okay, at least you carry the pregnancy. Nobody, just even magic from nannies. This thing, I know. I think you mentioned that nannies will be here because even speaking to my nanny, sorry to divert a bit, I
Yeah.
realized that it's true. When she tells me the things that she experiences at other people's homes, I'm like, I did not the one that gave birth to the child again. Like, nobody carried this child for you. It's your child at the end of the day. It's not the nanny's child, right? But let's not say we're speaking to reasonable people that are okay. Let's not go to the special categories, right? You know how hard it is to take care of a child. You understand how that person that's taking care of that child also has a life, also has other responsibilities. You understand how the economy is, right? I mean, be reasonable in your offer. Please, I don't even think you'd be offering, even though I feel 50,000 is still a bit low, but you shouldn't be offering anybody less than 50,000 naira, right? As a nanny, I still feel 50,000 naira is, I mean, worst case scenario, try. Do you understand? And that's living, not someone that's spending money on transport again, right? At least try and ensure you are taking care of that person well. Because some people too, you are wicked with the way it's another human being. This is, sorry about that noise. This could be your sister. This could be your friend. Treat that person like a human being. Ask the person the money. The person is not feeling fine. Tell them to go and rest a bit. Give them drugs. Ensure they're eating well. Also be concerned about their well-being. So I think, first of all, think of the work that is involved when you are getting a nanny. Also remember that this person is also a human being. You're probably in another organization somewhere, or you have your own business. How would you want your boss to treat you? The same way you want someone to treat you, the same workplace you want, ensure you're also doing that in your home, right? And I think I'll just leave it like that. Yeah.
Okay. Uh, uh, I think there's no question. There's no other question in the comments. But
Okay.
honestly, because we really and actually need them as well. Or they'll be like, oh, you're paying me. Ah,
Sorry, I can't hear you well. It's breaking. It
can you?
was breaking. Yes, it's a bit better now.
Okay. Well, I was trying to say that I agree with that because I think get to do a lot of work,
Yeah.
and sometimes the parents or the people they're working for don't have that effort that they're even putting. So sometimes you look
Yeah.
at it, I don't really want it. I can't do the job. I can't do it. I wouldn't want somebody to do this, for the
Yeah.
money. So actually, I mean, I agree, and
Thank you.
I'm the questions I wrote down. I don't have any comments. So, well, thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us today.
It's always a pleasure. It's
Um,
always a pleasure.
I
Thank
look
you so
forward
much.
to that, and take care and goodbye. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.